You're listening to the Reluctant Adult Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, follow us on social media and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the way.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million.
This week from the internet, the Bricks and Minifigs Saga has more twists and turns than Lego set number 10261. Plus, they mostly come out at night. Mostly. Ghostbuster's night shift is clocking in to bust the weirdest, wildest, and creepiest creatures lurking after dark. And all good in the hood. Hasbro's Snake Charmer reminds us to never say never, as Yo-Jo June finally delivers the iconic hooded Cobra Commander. It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
Don't you be a dummy! Buckle your safety belt! Think, Billy. It's morphin' time!
Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who's so scared he's shitting bricks and minifigs. Bell!
Hi, everyone. That's right. I also shipped my pants.
Shipped my drawers.
And my drawers.
My drawers. That, one of the all-time, and it's funny because it was for
Yes.
Kmart, so I feel like it was a little wasted, but one of the all-time best commercials. But I don't feel like it gets, it's not thought of in the same
traction.
No, and it's not thought of in that same arena as the Budweiser. Like, we just before the show we were doing like what that like the Budweiser frogs is all time.
Yes, the
I feel
Budweiser
bad.
buddies.
I love advertising, Mad Men, that kind of thing, and I don't feel like there are that many opportunities to have stuff like that anymore, because if there are commercials, people skip them or they zone out. Like, you're not forced to watch commercials, so it's like a whole what's the word, like, what am
Like
I
a
gonna say?
subculture of
Yeah, like,
entertainment.
it's also like a job someone would have. A whole career path of working in advertising has changed, at least. It's like all digital. It's like buying ads on Facebook, which is bullshit. And it's like, I'm sorry if that's your job, buying ads on Facebook, but it's all fake. All the numbers are fake. Facebook admitted that they made up their numbers for videos one year. So if you can't trust them once, you can't trust them ever. But you can trust us. You can trust us.
Yeah.
So we got big news today. I do want to start off because I think a lot of people are finding the show because we put Bricks and Minifigs in the title. We had a lot of downloads this week, and I feel like that. I feel like that is the smoking gun. Why?
I was going to ask you why, like for a follow-up as to why the
Yeah.
audio podcast was getting so many
That's the
downloads,
only thing I can
but
think
I
of.
forgot.
That's the only thing.
Makes sense.
Maybe someone just, they finally people have discovered our show, the audio version.
Every other word in this podcast is now Lego. Lego.
No, not even Lego. Bricks and Minifigs.
Okay.
That's what the
Bricks
algorithm
and
is looking for.
minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs. No, but we
Got
should
it.
do an update. The the update is they released they released body cam footage from the police, but like somebody released it. I feel like it was not intentionally released. I think somebody hacked into the Utah police system and released the body cam footage. And then Bricks and Minifigs, you sent me this. They came out and they fired someone. Who did they fire? Did they fire the CEO? I don't think that's how that works.
I didn't read anything about the CEO.
Who did
No,
they
I
fire?
don't know.
What was that thing you sent me that I didn't
I sent
read?
you. You didn't read any of it. It was basically their version of events.
Oh,
So
they were trying to say this.
Their statement. They sent a
Gotcha.
statement out
Gotcha.
regarding everything that bits and pieces of the inventory were moved off location, that they were never 100% in that franchise's facility in that store. And that the owner whose bird was stolen, that I don't know if you spoke to her or what at some point.
I did not speak
I
to
don't
her.
know. You
Yeah.
didn't. Okay, you were just going off of
on
the
Reddit.
news.
She was commenting on the post on Reddit.
Yes. So
From
they
another
had point,
country, I
counterpoint
believe.
pretty
I think
much.
she fled the country. Allegedly,
Oh.
somebody fled the country.
Not on her bird.
Not on her
Okay.
bird. Her bird did not make it through. You can't bring birds
Yeah.
to other countries. Yeah.
So basically, yeah, they just did a
Yeah.
point counterpoint with what
Okay,
was
so they were
initially stated.
trying-
They were in
Yeah.
defense of. Obviously.
Something has happened where Bricks and Minifigs finally is like, well, this is bad for our PR. I think we need to respond. It's been several weeks now of people absolutely shitting on our company. Now is the time to respond.
Now people are throwing legitimate bricks through their their storefronts.
Well, that's
the
not
crazier part.
That's not
There's
okay.
there's like
is there a
complete
minifig on
vandalism
top of
going on.
it?
Wouldn't that be something? There's at least
if
a
you're gonna
brick.
throw a brick, at least have a minifig like duct tape to it if you really want to make your point.
Should throw a smart brick. Be like,
Well, you're not going to play with them. Nobody's using those. No one's buying those Star Wars ones. Did you see? A little sidetrack here. You know how they do the smallest Lego kit you can buy is the little poly bag that has like the anti-venom with his no legs or whatever that was.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is even real, but I saw that they're doing Pokemon, and what comes in the little poly bag is a single smart, not even a full brick, just like the little topper part. And that's all you get. That's all you get for your $5 or whatever it is.
I was at Savers the other day, and they had Lego instructions in their bags, and I was like, "Wait, that's a sellable item? Is the instructions at this point?"
Oh, they were
at
selling
Savers?
just the instructions.
Just the instructions, yes.
There's
on
gotta be
on their wall of toys in bags. It was instructions, and I was like, "That's something."
vintage instructions. Maybe
I never said
maybe
vintage. I never said vintage.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just trying to think of what would make this worthwhile.
Sure.
There's got to be an archive online if you need to.
Oh,
find,
100%.
right?
Yeah, but
for everything, like
every-
people have
yes.
scanned those. Yeah. Okay.
I think if you go on the Lego website, if you just look up the item number, you can find a downloadable.
Oh, there you go. So they have official
instruction manual. Yeah.
Somebody, if you're a big Lego fan, you need to find the instructions for your favorite Lego kit and get that tattooed on your body. That is the ultimate. That's the ultimate Lego memorabilia. A tattoo.
My son did.
My son
did his first Lego independently. I was very proud of him this past week.
That's
so
awesome.
It's cool.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
That's a big moment.
He did the 3-in-1.
boy's
The
life.
3-in-1 space shuttle. Yeah, it was good.
Very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
I picked up. I was at Five Below today, and I picked up. I was with the little kid. He got some Mario characters, and then I had to get something for my older kid because he can't come home with toys for one. He can't do that. So he's really into Minecraft right now, and he likes the Minecraft Lego. So they had a nice $10 set that had Steve and some other shit. I don't even know. But the Five Below, this location, they redid the store. It's a much more open concept now. I actually think it looks very nice.
Okay.
It's just different. Like the whole back area is like dedicated to the collectibles, but it's a little more spread out. So it's
I like that instead of the aisle. Yeah.
Right. So because the aisle had become problematic because people were crowding it. So just quick white balance check there. Yeah, so I think this is much better. So it's like some of the collectible stuff is here, and then all the way over here is the other stuff. I didn't see any full-size Funko Pops. So I don't know if they're gone. They still had like the mystery minis and everything. No full-size Funko Pops that I could see. I don't know what's going on there, but that could be bad news. It's bad news for Funko. So back to Bricks and Minifigs. They released the body cam footage, which just makes the police look silly gooses. They're just the silliest of all the gooses. The other thing that people are talking about is the story with that original owner, the woman who is on video being kicked out of her own store, and what the deal was there, and if, you know, she really did have the man's father's Star Wars Legos, or if she moved those off site. It's possible. Here's the thing. It's possible that Bricks and Minifigs was never in the wrong except for how they handled the PR. It's possible that they had no knowledge of these sets, but they fucked up their PR so bad that they became the most hated entity in the world. Worse than ISIS. You got ISIS, and then you got Bricks and Minifigs, and whoops, reversed, but yeah. Is ISIS still a thing? That was always a big deal. Like on The Office, they would reference ISIS when Pam's like, I think even ISIS would like me. Or Al Qaeda. I don't know. It was a different time.
What?
Don't worry about it. Try to keep up.
That was that show Archer. They had
Archer. I watched a little bit of that. The animation kind of freaked me out. I'm not sure why.
The spy network was called ISIS.
That's right. That's right.
They had to change it.
That's too bad. I hate when things like, it's like how Men's Warehouse had to change their spelling of warehouse, so now it's spelled WEAR house. Mm-hmm. But that's not how you spell warehouse. But it's very confusing because you do wear clothing, WEAR. Right. So it actually makes more sense, but it makes less sense. Yeah, moving on.
Burlington Coat Factory is just Burlington, and you're like, okay.
Dunkin' Donuts, just Dunkin'. Don't like that. I think I like that one the
Dixie
least of
Chicks,
all of them.
Just the Chicks.
Just the Chicks, yeah.
Just the Chicks.
Sonny and Cher.
All right,
just
let's
Cher
move
now.
on.
Let's move on.
Podcast. It's just podcast now.
Some people call it the Reluctant Podcast, and I'm okay with that. I know it's a lot of words. It's like I can never remember if it's Toy Geek podcast or Toy Geeks, but I think they hate me, so it's okay. Speaking of people who hate me, today is Ghostbusters Day, and Hasbro celebrated Ghostbusters Day by completely breaking my heart because they showed off. Yeah. They showed off the box for the Glow Copter, and if you notice on there, it says it includes Ecto Glow Hero Louis Tully and Meanie Weenie Ghost, which means Louis is not being released on an individual card, meaning my Ecto Glow reissues will be forever incomplete. And I can't tell you how much I don't care for this decision.
That's sad news. It is.
But we kind of thought that this might be the case based on the way that they released Stay Puft and Slimer Ecto Glow flavored.
Right.
Because I was like, well, wait a minute. They keep showing the Ecto Copter and Louis together as a package deal, but, you know, Ecto Glow Louis was an individual release along the four guys originally. Mm-hmm. So this is what they're doing, and it's gonna cost $67.99. So that's a lot because the original 4-pack of the guys was like broke down to like less than $20 per figure.
It was about $80. Yeah, it was $80 for the total.
Okay, so $20 per figure. So if you say $20 for Louis, then I can't. 5, 6, 7. What was it? 40, 60, 60, 70, 60, 50,
$47
like $50,
for the copter,
yeah.
20 for Louis.
Yeah. That seems like a lot because the Glow Copter is pretty itty bitty. How much did they charge for the Ecto Glow or Ecto Glow Ecto 1?
Oof, I think that was $60.
Okay,
that just came in the mail. I just got that.
Oh yeah,
I haven't even had an opportunity to look at it. Yeah.
You gonna open it?
It's a good question. I saw a lot of in-hand shots of it, and I was kind of underwhelmed.
The coloring? You don't think the colors really pop?
I might buy another one. It's still up. It's still up on the website. Yeah. I'm going to wait.
I do wonder.
I'm going to wait. It's all about waiting now. Target had their Summer Geek Out start, and they had another retro collection set, and I was like, you know what?
Wait.
Fool me once. I'm just going to wait. It's going to be on Bullseye Deals in a year.
It's going to be on the TikTok shop like this set. Get it on the TikTok shop. Ooh, what a deal. Look at this. Star Wars retro collection. Kenner inspired. Woo! QVC rookie card. No, but I am legitimately upset that they decided to do this, and it doesn't make any sense because they you could have sold Lewis as his own figure. Like if people bought,
you could have.
I wonder. Here's my thing. There's got to be a reason they did this. Do you think that the original 4 guys did not sell as well as they hoped, and that's why they didn't think that they would try it again with Lewis, and they just were like, people are gonna want the Glowcopter. We already showed Lewis. We gotta put him in there somewhere, stick him in the box.
Right. That's an excellent question, and I really feel like it's a missed opportunity not including a Janine. That would have been the most amazing thing to have with the Ecto Glowcopter.
That would have been the best.
Is to have Janine, because again, we didn't have Janine in a card back. Right. So I'm thinking maybe the best solution, I think, that would have been fun with this is to package Lewis with a carded Ecto Glow Slimer, individually carded in a box like they did with the first round, and then maybe do a Stay Puff on its own.
Okay,
I think they could have done something like that, but
anything
this is definitely a missed
better.
opportunity. It's a missed opportunity. It's not exciting.
No, it's really like I don't. If he was on the card, 100%, I'm buying him. Because I love looking at those Ecto Glow figures every night. I have them on top of my shelf in my bedroom, turn the lights off, just have the glow, just bathe in that glow.
This is completely new. What you're showing right now, this is completely new artwork
Harry
for the
Moore,
box. This never
who
existed.
does all this stuff. Right, this never existed because they didn't get this far. And I don't know that Lewis would have been pictured in there. Lewis was not really front and center. But because he's in the kit, they got to put him in there. So obviously, this is amazing artwork.
This isn't exciting for the old guys like you and me. It's exciting for all the other ghost heads. But
look, it's a little different.
Oh, can I color that?
Yeah, this is it's a little different from one picture. So I wonder, does Harry do like the line art, or does he do like the vector art? And someone else did the line art, because the line art is definitely different. Like he's looking in a different direction. I think Harry does.
I didn't realize it has this little bomb attachment to it. This little
on
square.
The bottom.
Yeah,
it looks like a box fan that's gonna fall down.
It does.
It's got
it looks like a box.
logo.
It looks like a pizza.
Oh yeah,
it's something.
Well, maybe they're trying to. The turtles, there was a slight at them, and then he did the stickers. He did the stickers. Yeah, look at those spooks on the radar, classic spooks. So disappointed, Hasbro. You made me mad. I don't even want you to send me one. I will if it shows up, I'm gonna mark it return to sender, and it's gonna show up back at the Hasbro headquarters, wherever the hell you are now. Yeah. Here's the official photography of it. At least he comes with his proton pack. Some people were worried he didn't even have a proton pack.
Oh,
so here's your whole Ecto Glow universe.
Yeah.
I really feel like Hasbro misunderstood what people wanted from Ecto Glow. Like, I don't know that we wanted an Ecto Glow Ecto 1. The carded figures were great.
They were.
I think the whole shabam, the whole dealio is in those carded figures. If you could have given us a carded Janine, like other carded, there you can see he's dropping the bomb on the weenie guy.
Yeah.
Other give us if you carded Stay Puff and Slimer, I probably would have bought them. But as it stands now, I don't want them in the box. You can't even see them. I thought we were done with plastic free. You can see them?
Yeah, it's a window box. It's a window box.
That's right. Yeah.
It's not. I was saying that if they wanted to cover it up with a sleeve, it would be doing it a favor.
That's true.
I don't know.
See,
we can be. I'm not even going to mention it.
No, go.
Toy Angelical. What was that?
Okay. We won't get too deep.
Toy evangelist?
We're not going to get too deep. Toy brand evangelist or something.
Evangelist.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not familiar with that word in this context.
Neither am I.
That basically, what he was trying to say is that he is not a brand evangelist, meaning that he can point out things he doesn't like about something. Whereas there are some people who are so dedicated to just talking about the positives of a line. They will overlook or misrepresent things just to, keep the positivity up.
Keep things positive. Yeah.
Which
of course.
is fine. That's
how you and I operate. That's
Not
how you and I
necessarily.
operate.
We were just shitting on
Okay.
Hasbro. I don't think so. So it's funny. It's funny because I do feel like we try to steer to the positive, but I will see comments on Facebook, especially, where people are like, "You guys are always like, so negative." I'm like, "Are we? Are we so negative?" Maybe sometimes the clips just come off like that, but I don't feel like that's the case. Listen to the whole show and let me know. The other thing with Ghostbusters Day is they announced the title for the cartoon, which is coming out next year. So Ghostbusters Night Shift. I think this is a great name. Do you like the logo?
The logo has me confused because some people were saying that it kind of harkens to the Into the Spider-Verse artwork. The mouth looks like a caterpillar on the No Ghost logo. It's just throwing me off just a tad.
It looks like peas in a pod from Toy Story.
Okay. It looks like a grub is what it looks like. And then you have like a terror dog hand.
It doesn't look like his mouth. It doesn't look like it's his mouth. I don't know if it's too low or too high, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then the hand has creepy fingernails. But it's something. It's something.
That's
now
Night Shift.
So if you watch The Pit, which you should because it's a great show, there's the day shift, which is the shift we follow, and then the night shift comes in and shit gets real crazy. But we don't see a lot of the night shift. So people want a night shift spin-off. So I think that in my headcanon, this is a Ghostbusters The Pit crossover where we see what happens on the night shift. Now we don't know 100% where this story picks up. I think the last thing we heard was it's after Ghostbusters 2. So it might be following the original 4 guys. Because there was something about like Walter Peck running for mayor the first time. So it takes place before Frozen Empire and Afterbirth. What was it called?
Afterlife.
I think. But who knows? It could be totally different after that. But I just want more Ghostbusters stuff. I want the cartoon. Give us 2 cartoons like they did with He-Man. Give us one for kids. Give us one for adults. That worked out so well for them. Mm-hmm. I just want it. I want the toys. Do it all. Do it up. Ghostbusters Day. See, we can be brand evangelist or whatever. I'm searching. Here we go. Okay. I think this is the last thing for Ghostbusters Day. So YHS hosted a Ghostbusters Day pre-show something. And they had Mondo in attendance. And Mondo had this next release, which is the Spectral Ghostbusters from Citizen Ghost, a 4-pack, which features the 4 guys. Their outfits are more like khaki colored because it's like they're coming off
the khaki off of the movie.
So in the story, they had just defeated Stay Puft. Like it's like the movie well, okay, sure, but they have all the Stay Puft goo on them, right?
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, they
motherfucker.
I can't help.
That's where you're gonna split hairs.
What?
Ghostbuster expert over here, Mr. Ghosthead. What? All right, you do it. You introduce.
No.
I'm just gonna flip the pictures. You tell me what we're looking at. Who are these friends?
I don't even know who those friends are. They might. Slimer got
Thanksgiving.
So in the movie, the ghost in the episode, the ghosts obviously escape, and it's the story of how Slimer came to the firehouse, like how Slimer was befriended. So Slimer is stealing food throughout. Ray befriends him first, and then he just becomes the Ghostbusters, like more so pet, like mascot.
He's like a pet,
as it were. But the B story is that the suits, the flight suits, Peter was supposed to dispose of them because they were covered with
ectoplasm,
or just the negative Gozer energy.
Yeah, right.
And what ended up happening was they materialized into a manifestation of like a spectral Ghostbuster.
Right. So
and then they had to do battle with them.
These are not the 4 guys. These are like all their negative feelings anthropomorphized or whatever. So these are just ghosts. So you could have these 4 up against the other 4 Ghostbusters.
Exactly.
So a 4-pack of Mondo Ghostbusters, it's probably going to cost at least $400, if not more. That's just a lot of money. It's just a lot of money to drop.
Well, you've got that,
these.
and you've got Mezco with those turtles out again. That's another $400. So that's just the new norm.
That's just $100 per figure. I feel like I don't know. I want to say that the Mezco stuff at least packs a little bit more punch for your dollar because you get like other stuff and the soft goods, and these are technically repaints. Technically, the bodies. I mean, the heads, they added these little white smoke fog. Like what? How do you even describe the things coming out of their orifices?
Spectral energy.
Yeah, but it's white.
Like a cloud, like a vaporous cloud of spectral energy.
Yeah, it's like they're vaping, but also out of their eyes.
Yeah. Their eyes, and it's attached to the clothing and over their shoulders and around their necks.
Yeah, they have little like toothpaste all around them is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Now, is that removable, or is that, I mean, I would hope that would be removable. That would suck if that's like glued on.
Right. Now, that would be, I would imagine that they are removable, because at that point then you could customize.
That's true.
Each individual Ghostbuster by putting them.
Yes,
so
and
they're,
then you
they're
can see
there.
here they're off right there. Yeah, but these are I don't know if these are prototypes. I saw them in like 4 of them in the plastic tray, so these might be good to go. Is this a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive?
That's a good question, because
how you get these?
Diamond Select did their version of
I have that. I got
Citizen
it for deep
Ghost
discount
Ghostbusters.
at
GameStop. They
GameStop.
had it at GameStop there for like
Man,
$20.
I feel like I need to break those out, because I don't have any of the other real Ghostbusters from Diamond, because that's when Toys R Us went away. So the only way to get them was through comic shops, and I was like,
right.
Yeah, but then they
that
were
was
worth
like
so much on the aftermarket.
They were. Well, that was one of those situations too where I saw them in store, and like as soon as I saw them, I was like, they're okay, but they're not like fantastic.
Yes, the bodies always were very jointy to me, and I didn't like it. I thought the heads were good, if not 100% accurate to the cartoon, but then the bodies were from the movie figures, so that didn't really mesh. They weren't cartoony enough, so I always was sort of like icked by them. But I do love the Proton Pack and the thrower. That design has always been one of my favorite things. So, I'm sure these will sell out. These figures are a hot commodity. And we have Janine coming. We got Lewis coming. And I will be very interested to see what the future has in store for Mondo's Ghostbusters. Could we see some extreme Ghostbusters? Do you think they would go into extreme? Mix those two worlds? Then you could do the old 4 guys.
True.
There you go.
Yes.
That might be something. All right, very good. Let's see. Let's find another story before break. All right, here we go. So I had this on the list for last week, but I do want to talk about it because we didn't have time. So Playmates is doing Power Rangers right now. And with Playmates losing Ninja Turtles, they are probably going to start turning up the production on Power Rangers, because they don't have much else going on right now. So they put out these photos, and these are called XL Ranger. Now from the listing, it's hard to tell how big these are, but someone said that they stand around 9.45 inches, like 10 inches. So not quite 1/16. But what I want to talk about, this is why I brought this up. So here is the box photo. So it's that open packaging where so you can touch the figure, but it has the restraints on it, so you can't take it out of the box. He comes with this is the Red Ranger. He comes with his power sword. It's positioned next to him, and it has a crisscross restraint on it, so you can't just take it out of the box. Next, in this image, next to the boxed image is the loose image. If you take a look at his power sword, the crisscross restraint has somehow made its way onto the actual sword. which it's not part of the sword. It's just the box restraint. But somehow it's being featured on the loose toy, which led the internet to believe that this photo may be AI, because that's something that happens. AI would not be able to identify that this is not part of the actual toy. It's just there to keep it attached to the box.
Yeah.
So, again, if people are going to use AI, you probably need to have someone there checking it to be like, well, this looks really messed up. This should not be allowed to go out because people are going to realize this isn't real. Now, that's something. The other thing that is not an AI mistake, you can't blame this one on AI. Take a look at the boots and the gloves. So if you know a Power Ranger, the majority of their body is a color spandex. So the Red Ranger, from the top of his boots to the top of his gloves, he's red. When they're making these toys, rather than painting them, they are casting the plastic in the color they want the Ranger to be. The problem with this is they cast the boots and the gloves in white plastic and then painted the diamonds on, except the sculpt extends from the hand up to about the elbow. So you have between the top of the glove and where the elbow connects to the forearm is white, and they didn't bother to paint it. The same with below the knee to the bottom of the boot. So this looks absolutely shit. Playmates, you what are you doing? They gave you Power Rangers, and this is what you're doing with it? Someone needs to fix this. This is not good. If you're going to put this out, this is an incomplete toy. Look how gross that looks. It's like he's wearing
look right.
short shorts.
Yeah,
like it's like he's an albino wearing capris. Like, this is not okay. Especially because I have the Black Ranger on picture. Yeah. It just looks gross. It's just that gross. I just feel startling. Gross looking at it. Ugh. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So when we come back, I can't even. There's so much. I can't even. There's so much. There's a lot. But we're gonna get to it. All right. Happy Ghostbusters Day. We'll be right back. So now that we're in June, all of those street dates that we were worried about for Spider-Man and such, that's all done. So one of the big things that is now in stores is this Mattel's DC Kids line. So these are the DC figures that are at Target, and I'm sure they're at Walmart, everywhere. $12.99. That's how much I paid at Target. Very good value. Batman, Robin, Flash, and Joker in Series 1. I was happy to find these, and I picked up all of them.
Good for you.
Here's the Batman.
No child will have these toys.
That's what I said. As I was taking them off the peg, I was like, haha, kids line, LOL. These are for the adults. Adults like cheap toys, too. So I think these are absolutely fantastic. And I think this is where toys need to go. Like, you can have your expensive He-Man. You can have your Chronicles, right? I love the Chronicles. But how many Chronicles can you afford to buy? But when you have $13 action figures, I might pick up a character I don't necessarily care about, just to have someone new for Batman to play with. So, really fun. The belt is removable, and it has little pegs on the back so you can store his weapons. Take a look at that. Batarang.
That's where he's been hiding them.
I don't even know what that is. It's some sort of gun. Probably shoots like a grappling hook or something.
Yeah. Very
good range of movement on the head. Look at that. So the elbows are single jointed. The knees are double jointed. Single jointed elbows. But look at that range. That is a significant amount of range for single jointed elbows. So it doesn't always have to be double jointed.
No.
Very fun figure. Now, my biggest disappointment with this figure is that when you pop off the head, and you pop off the head on your He-Man Chronicles, the balls are very different sizes. Very different. Or at least big enough difference that I cannot switch them. And everyone was like, "Oh, just add a little Play-Doh or tack, and then you can do it." But they misunderstood, because I did not want to put a skull on Batman. I wanted to put Batman's head on bare-chested He-Man to recreate that Nightfall Ninja classic figure where you have a bare-chested Batman, but he was still wearing his cowl. That's what I want, but it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. But
what if you got the core He-Man? Would that be
I think the core He-Man is smaller. I think those are shorter, which is interesting because this is the kids line for DC going forward, and it's pretty much exactly to scale with the Chronicles figure.
Oh.
Look at that. Those fit in so nicely.
They do.
I'm very excited about the future of Mattel and everything they're doing. I think DC is going to be a lot of fun. Should I open another one? I have them all right here.
Oh, you only opened Batman? You've been
I only opened Batman. I was going to save them.
These all come with a sprue, correct?
The sprue, yes. I got to show that off. So they come with the sprue. You snip off the weapons. You don't have to snip them, but because I bought the snippers for the blockies. And then it has an additional piece that's a weapons rack, and they all fit on there very nicely. And then I think they all come with one. Maybe not.
Pinless joints, by chance?
They are pinless, yeah.
Amazing for $12.99.
$12.99
for a licensed
It just makes you
Batman?
wonder.
It's not a Bortman.
My son is also named Bortman. Why do other toys cost so much? How can Mattel do this? Is this like a loss leader where they're like, we need to get the next generation onto toys, and if we have to lose money to do it, it's going to be worth it in the long run? Fantastic Batman. Maybe I'll open the other ones at a different time, just because we have so much to talk about.
There's so much, but that's good. I thought you had opened all of them. I heard good things about Robin. I heard good things about Flash. So
that's everybody. What about Joker? Did you hear good things about him?
No, I didn't hear so much about Joker.
Oh no,
but I heard Robin's pretty good.
That's good. I might pick up some of those vehicles. I saw that Robin, their Amazon has like a Robin vehicle that comes with a Robin figure.
Oh, nice. I went looking for these. I couldn't find them, obviously. I think somebody cleared out the 5 that each target was allotted, so.
I went back today to the same location, and they had one Batman and one Flash on the pegs. So they must have got at least a second case out there.
Okay.
Well, you didn't find the DC figures. That's too bad. But you found something arguably even better. Do you want to talk about this score?
Sure. So like I always do every Tuesday, I like to go to Goodwill. And my Goodwill is a nice fancy Goodwill. And it's a 2-part story because I want to talk about the darker, seedier side of Goodwill that I ran into.
The underbelly.
The underbelly. So this Goodwill, it's not a bin store. There's no bins attached to it. It's just a nice retail store, but they have a Goodwill finds. So it's stuff that they, at this point, that they're doing their research. They got people back there with their phones, and they are looking at this stuff. So you see a lot of Lego sets on it. You see a lot of lamps. Funko Pops show up on the Goodwill finds a lot over there, which is annoying. Some glassware.
Nobody want those?
I know, it's weird. Sometimes it's weird stuff. It's like head scratcher stuff. So I was walking around, and I did something I'm not very proud of because I never do it at Goodwill, because it's either I buy it or I just put it back because it's not worth it. So I'm walking around, first of all, and I'm in the toy aisle, the toy section, and I find an original in-box Tycho Tickle Me Elmo. So
I didn't know about this.
Yes.
I didn't know about. Did you get it?
No. So they had it marked for. I did something. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I'm gonna play the long game in terms of getting it at a discount.
Okay.
It was in the box. Tags included. Still worked. I could push the button and he would still laugh uncontrollably.
You tickled him?
Yes. So they wanted $50 for him. So they knew exactly what they had. But I'm not willing to pay $50.
Is that the going rate for a Tickle Me Elmo?
So the way this Goodwill operates is if it's a collectible item or anything like that, they look it up online, they look it up on eBay, and they find the highest cost, and then they deduct maybe like 20% just to move it along.
At least 20%.
So I did something I'm not quite proud of, but
yes,
we're gonna see if it works out.
Did you kill someone?
I
the
didn't
way you're
kill
building
anybody.
this up.
No. But it is shameful for an adult man to do this. It is shameful.
Okay.
But I was looking at the stuffed animal section. The stuffed animal section is a cross, and I'm assuming people don't look under these. As I'm looking at the bottom shelf of the stuffed animals, I lift up the kick plate, and I stuffed Tickle Me Elmo under the kick plate.
What?
So
why? You think he's going to get discounted because he's been there a while? Is that how their system works?
Their system works on a color code basis for stickers. So every day or each week, it could be yellow is 50% and red's 75%. The week that I hid him on, green was 50% and blue was 75%. So I just have to wait. So it's kind of like that episode of Seinfeld where George wanted the jacket, and they were having a really good sale, and he hid it, and there was another gentleman going in to find it, and he hid it in the wrong spot.
Gorax? What was it from?
No, that wasn't the Gorax coat.
That was a different one?
It was a different coat. Yeah, this was like a business
like
suit.
A blazer. Yeah.
Yes. So needless to say, I hid, and we're gonna see. Maybe I don't think they look under the kick plates enough. But
Bill, you are stealing from a for-profit business, Bill. Did you realize that? You were taking money away from hungry CEO.
Listen. I did my good deed.
Food right out of their mouths.
This story ends well. So after I do this, I go back to Goodwill Finds, and lo and behold, to my surprise, I find 2 sectars, sectar mounts.
Yeah, the hand puppets.
The hand puppets. So I have the tarantula.
Did you?
And they're in excellent shape.
Did you disinfect the inside of those?
Oh
by
yeah,
chance?
100%.
Oh, okay.
And then
All
this
right,
one.
good. Okay.
So then this one. So they wanted $40 for this guy.
Oh.
I know, and they wanted $30 for him. But I always go on Tuesday with my mom, and she gets the senior discount. So I looked up the comps online, and then I went online and I found some figures to go with these. So I've got some figures coming from eBay to kind of build out my world here. But
those are amazing.
These are they look like they've never been worn or used. The gloves are no rips, tears.
I don't like seeing the underside. It's like you're a mime.
I know, but you like
that
puppets.
One bit.
It's just like they're just so fun. We missed these. These came out in '84 by Coleco. So we were 1 year old. But these would have been a fantastic toy.
Oh, it's just so much fun.
So much fun. I just love this.
It boggles my brain that no one else tried to incorporate puppets this way.
Right?
Because there's that like He-Man monster too. It's like they gave up.
Yes, for the Fright Zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bring that back. Wow.
Right?
There is a company bringing back sectars, and they've been back for a while. Nacelle.
Yes, Nacelle.
So you can maybe get those Nacelle ones. But while we're talking about Nacelle, Brian Volkweiss, owner, CEO, whatever, it's his company. He follows us on Instagram. We've had him on the show before, and
we have.
He's scolded me for my use of AI,
but not me. I'm still in his good graces.
You are in his good graces. Yes. So last week we were saying like I was like I feel bad because he kind of scolded me, and I was like if I'll promise not to use AI if you send Bill some Star Trek figures, and then I was like send him 3 sets, and then you're like no I just want 1. I was like all right 1 set, and he's like no just 1 figure. So I posted that
for review
clip this week,
obviously,
and for review. I said you're gonna give it a review. I posted that clip this week, and in the description, I was like, "Do not tag Brian. Let the algorithm do its work." But people still tagged him, so he saw it.
Oh no!
And he did write that he will send you a figure of your choice. Except there's like 2 that are out of stock.
That's fine.
So, all right, Bill, which figure do you want?
All right, so I thought we would do something fun. I told you I was going to write all the names of the characters that I could get from Series 1, because Series 1's out right now.
Available figures, sure.
The two that Brian had said were unavailable were Captain Sulu and Wei Yun, the clone.
Okay.
So that left about, I think the wave is like 7 characters. It's quite a few. It's a large Series 1. And I told you I'm going to reach into, I was going to write all the names down, and we're going to do it random, because I don't want to be like, oh, let's get this. I want to be like completely random. Everything's fair.
Let
and not
fate
be like, well,
decide.
Let fate decide.
Figure
So I
fate.
wrote all the names down, and I said, I'll put them in a hat. But then I said to myself, let's do it one better. Because Brian's really doing a good thing, reaching out, sending me one. Yeah. Better than a hat. Better than anything.
Than a hat. What's better than a hat?
Let us pull from the transporter, the Playmates transporter. All right, so here they all are. We're gonna, they're in the transporter now. We're gonna beam them into my hand.
Yep.
Here we go.
Is there music or sounds?
There's audio, but the batteries were dying. So.
Oh, what does it sound like?
It sounds like. It's like a squish. All right, but I'll get close here. I'll get close just so we can. Go. So there they are in there. You can see them, and then all right, beaming them up.
Beam me up.
Oh, they're gone. All right,
where'd they go?
All right, so there's a little door in the back. I'm gonna reach in.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out the name of the character.
Pull out.
I'm gonna close it up, and just so everyone's aware, just so everyone sees, there were plenty of others in there.
There we go.
All right.
You didn't fix this, even though it wouldn't matter.
Nope, it was not rigged.
You're the only one that benefits from it.
I cut all the paper the same length. I crumpled it up all the same, just to be fair. All right, so we are getting
Bill is getting
Captain Jellicoe.
Captain Jellicoe,
which I'm very excited.
Whoever that is,
I'm very excited.
Whoever that is. Wow.
I thought to myself,
Brian.
If I pulled 2 Vicks out of the transporter, that would have been amazing, because we would have had
just one
2 Vicks in his transporter accident. But Captain Jellicoe, the hard
do you want to do it again? Are you happy?
No, we're good. I'm happy with
that?
Captain Jellicoe, because I get Captain Picard's fish tank, which is amazing,
there you go.
with his lionfish.
Why does he have Captain Picard's fish tank? I don't understand.
Captain Jellicoe took command of the Enterprise when Picard had to go on a special mission. So so the crew had a bit of a shake-up in terms of leadership, and they had to deal with a little bit of a by-the-books nature.
I just wanted Brian to know that you were a real fan.
I am.
You're a
100%.
Real Trekker, or Trekkie, whichever one is not offensive.
Trek. I mean, I present well with Star Wars, but at my heart,
you present well.
I love Star Trek.
Yeah,
so
where your mint on card Star Trek figures. What kind of fan are you?
They're at my parents' house.
They're at my mom's house.
They are.
There you go. That is the perfect answer for where my Star Trek figures. They're at my mom's house. Yeah,
they're at my
there you go.
House.
That's authentic. All right, so a couple of weeks ago, I showed off this guy, our soccer friends, and this is made by Sunrise. No, excuse me. This is made by Funrise Toys. I saw this guy at Walmart, and he comes with a soccer ball, and you kick. He's got a big net. I found the goalie. So the goalie you put in front of the net is flat. You can see he's flat.
Oh,
but it still works. Situation. It was only $20 to get all of that. It was very cool. So we made a video. I made a video showing him off, saying how much I enjoyed him, and then he looked like Dr. Langdon from The Pit. And Funrise reached out, Funrise Toys, and they said, "Hey, this is great. Would you let us use your video as a paid ad?" And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. So you're just going to, see my video popping up? Like, you're going to pay to put it out there? Like, that's pretty cool. So I saw my first paid ad, and you can see here, it's actually just a still. So I am now the obstructed, shadowy face of Funrise Toys.
Nice. You're like the obstructed brand ambassador.
Yeah, I'm like Wilson from Home Improvement. Like, you probably wouldn't recognize me in public. You only see up here. Plus, if I don't have my glasses on, whoa, can't do that.
Whoa, where'd you go? Where's Paul?
I know, right?
Whoa.
Sometimes I was doing the videos for the Zuru Ballers, And at one point I was juggling them. And if you've ever tried to juggle, it's very hard to do in glasses because you like lose the ball for a second as it goes by the frame. So I took off my glasses and then I was looking at myself and I'm like, nope. Nope, this is me. I gotta start carrying glasses with me when I go out in public just in case I do like a toy hunt or something. So that's fun. A lot of fun with Funrise. Let's talk about G.I. Joe a little bit. This was G.I. Joe. We're in. This is G.I. This is
Yo Joe June, Paul.
We're in Yojo June. Here we are, and they had their first Dan Larson led Yojo June. Now this is the first Yojo June broadcast without two of Hasbro's classified stalwarts.
No Tony, no Lenny.
No Tony, no Lenny. So how would you review? How would you review? Yeah. How would you? Was it good? how was it? Was it weird?
It's tough to gauge. I feel like Lenny brought a certain amount of passion to the presentation, and I feel like it didn't so much fall flat. It just it was about average, and it was like it was what you would expect from a presentation highlighting action figures.
How did Dan do? Was he professional
Dan
as
did
always?
Great. Oh, as
Dan
always.
As always. Okay, great.
As always, yes.
So one of the things they showed off that caught my eye, Action Man. Now, this is not the Action Man I know. Who is this? Who is this guy?
Okay. This is still Action Man. This is Action Man, but this isn't the Action Man cartoon that you know, I feel like. That's what you're trying to look at.
Like the CGI cartoon and then those 12
correct from Mainframe. Yeah, from the company that did Reboot and Beast Machines.
Yeah.
Amp it up. Action
So
Man.
what is this? This is the UK Action Man?
This is the UK Action Man, yes. But he had he's done in he had a resurgence, and he was available in the States, specifically like Toys R Us, but they really went over the top with like the orange colors.
Yeah.
With the US releases.
Bright.
Yeah. So this is exciting.
This is cool.
This is fun.
And this is more of what I said that Hasbro should do with Classified and start incorporating these other not specifically G.I. Joe characters, but kind of fit into that world. So I see this as a good sign. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Let's see. What else was there anything else as I scroll through? Oh, here we go. Deep Six. Now, this is a big, hefty figure, and I like that he comes with this alternate head. Is that what that is?
Zombie. Yep,
he's dead.
Alternate zombie head. Yeah, he's dead.
He died. Did that happen in the cartoon? This cartoon is wild, man. I got to go back.
I think it was. I think he didn't necessarily die, but it was like one of those.
Like a what could
like
be
a dream
situation?
sequence.
Dream. Yeah.
Like, oh, we gotta rescue him, and he's dead. But the biggest, not so much criticism,
figure.
is the original figure did come with the shark, so this one does not come with the shark. No, but that's okay. There's plenty of sharks. I do
love my buddy sets. Is there a G.I. Joe shark? Have they done a shark yet?
I don't believe so. No.
You got a gator. I got about 5 or 6 different canines.
Yeah.
We need a shark. We gotta get a shark. So that's fun. Yeah. And then a couple of vehicles or these recolors.
They're recolors of the Trouble Bubble and the ATV there with the snake eyes. Yeah. This is a 2-pack. It's just kind of like Joe versus Cobra. Yes, it's boxed together.
Oh, it's gonna be a Walmart.
Is it? Oh, like a collector con?
I guess so. It just says there was a pre-order at Walmart that briefly went up. It was like by mistake.
So accidentally went up. Yeah, and then they showed off they've got some of those, I forget if they're called the Legacy. Oh, that was the big one. They showed off Cobra Commander and his throne. But they showed off like they have another the you know how they had the police officer and the firefighter. Yeah. And they do a lot of the generic military branches. The next one is going to be almost like a snow recovery figure, so somewhat like Snow Job, but not quite Snow Job. It's just he does have skis. Yes,
I love my ski figures. I do love those for some reason. I've never skied,
but a lot of this
very pleasing to me as a child.
A lot of this presentation and this build up for this first week was already like teased and leaked. So everything that they were showing wasn't like a oh my gosh I can't believe it moment. They just kind of had the actual physical toys in hand, which I mean, I get a good representation in terms of the teas and everything like that in terms of what we're getting, but
Hasbro a little leaky
surprise
up there. Why is everything
just
leaking?
a tad?
What's going on? So speaking of leaks, this Cobra Commander leaked through a Big Bad Toy Store ad where they had some nice figure photography of his hand reaching out of like a box like he was being shipped, and then he had that golden snake.
And the crown was teased on one of their fan events a couple months back.
There you go.
But again, it wasn't like, who are we getting? Because I think Lenny was wearing the crown on his finger.
That's not where that goes. So this is a big deal because Hasbro swore up and down that we were never going to get a Cobra Commander in the hood. They said it was off the table. It wasn't going to happen. But on the other hand, we'd like money, so here we go. Hooded Cobra Commander, very nice presentation. Got the throne. I'm not familiar with this storyline where he has the crown, but is that from the comics?
It could be. He's just King Cobra Commander.
He's King Cobra. There you go.
Yeah. But just the box presentation alone, if you just want to leave it in there, it looks fantastic.
It does.
They did some nice stylized photography on this.
So nice.
To really kind of look like he was like lounging and contemplating and really just engaging with the chair. Yeah.
Beautiful. Had some fog coming through the window. So what do you think changed? Did everyone just get really cool all of a sudden?
I think maybe hoods were in. I don't know.
Hoods are in. For not the right reasons. Yeah. I'm not sure this is actually a good. Now I'm actually like this. They probably shouldn't have done this. This is a bad thing that they did this. But this is really what we've all wanted. If you collect GI Joe, I mean, maybe you like the helmet head. Maybe that's your version. But for a lot of people, especially people who grew up with the cartoon, we want the hooded Cobra Commander. So I'm happy. I'm happy for the people who are happy. And I'm
happy.
sure we will see many versions. You all right? So here's the question: how much did it cost when you pre-ordered it? Where did you pre-order from?
I pre-ordered. Okay, so I did see some discrepancies going around a lot of the e-tailers. I pre-ordered mine from Hasbro Pulse. I paid the $69.99.
Huh. Some people were getting it for $50. I think GameStop at one point, maybe even Entertainment Earth. How does this happen? Is there was there supposed to be like a cheaper version that didn't have the throne or something? Like, how do you get the price
if you're paying
wrong?
that,
That's the
if
one
you're
thing.
paying $50 for just the figure and no throne. Oof.
Well, I don't know. Save $20. I don't know. That's a lot of money. Even if you're saying $30, $40 for the throne.
They may have just they may have just accidentally put it under another SKU or just forgot to add a couple dollars to it. Who knows?
Unacceptable. So if you ordered at that lower price, are they honoring that price?
I think it depends on the e-tailer. I feel like
probably.
Well, Hasbro never made the mistake, but I think Entertainment Earth always honors
not always
discrepancies.
Because there's been some real big mistakes where I think that would have put them out of business. So they're like, not this one, not this one, not on this one. But we'll see. But they were talking about it selling out, and then they're going to try to make more. But I have to imagine we will see this character,
of course,
again and again and again and again and again and again. And that's
another big
I want
thing,
a nice 2-pack with Duke.
Another big thing that came out. Why Duke?
Because those are like the two main guys.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like He-Man and Skeletor. I just want the mains. I just want my mains.
Another big thing that came out of this: there is going to be no G.I. Joe HasLab.
Yes. For just this year or ever again?
I don't think it's forever again. I know just
through
this year. This year,
2026,
there's going to be no announcement for a G.I. Joe HasLab. So
if you wanted an indication that the economy not doing great, I think you have it right there.
There it is.
Hasbro afraid that G.I. Joe collectors do not have disposable income. Not a great sign heading into the midterms. That should be on the ads. Hasbro says collectors don't have the extra money.
Oh my goodness.
At least gas has gone down recently. Why did nothing change though? Why did gas go down? Why did it go up? It's all based on vibes.
Yeah, it's the vibe.
Speaking of vibes, lots of good vibes for the new Masters of the Universe movie. But vibes don't always translate into dollars, and it seems like it's struggling at the theater, which is too bad because I haven't seen it yet. I'm going on Tuesday. You said you're probably going to see it this week as well.
Yes.
But if it does not perform well in the theater, there's a chance that if it does well on streaming or something else happens, like we could still get a sequel. But I've already been spoiled. I saw TikTok showed me all 3 after credit scenes.
Oh, wow.
And man, this will be one of those big, if we don't get a sequel, what could have been? What could have been? Because wow, what they're setting up. Now, we talked about this, if you listen to the show, you know that we like He-Man fine. We grew up a little bit after He-Man hysteria would have really hit us, but but you have a full collection, pretty full, from like flea markets and yard sale finds.
Yes.
I was really into the 2000X cartoon. I collected all those toys. I have them in my garage. I thought that was fine. I'm very excited to see this. I've seen both very encouraging reviews but some of the encouraging reviews are from people who hated it, but they're like so hardcore He-Man fans that they didn't like it. Kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna like it because I'm not like hardcore.
No,
I can just sort of be like, this was fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. I think I'm going to go with my son. He asked me, is it PG-13? And I said, yes. He says, is there going to be violence? And I said, there might be. Well, how about blood? And I said, maybe some, like a scratch.
Maybe not
here
red
and there.
Blood. Yeah, I don't think there's
but there's going to be swordplay and blasters, and I'll go with you if you like.
Innuendo. They were saying that there's lots of innuendo, and then but like kids below maybe 12 aren't gonna get it, so it's like perfect.
So like a Pixar movie innuendo.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more broad than that, but still, they're not like. I think there's something with Skeletor comparing the size of He-Man's sword.
So like a Schwartz moment from Spaceballs.
A measuring contest kind of thing. He gets out the tape measure at some point.
Lone Star.
I had that there for toys, and then okay. But I really want to see it. I hope it's good. I like the toys. Obviously, I like the toys. And so there's Chronicles, and then there's the Core. The Core line is for kids. This week, we saw the reveal of this Eternia 2-in-1 Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain exclusive with an exclusive black and gold Skeletor. So this was a little underwhelming, but I think Mattel did not do themselves any favors because when they presented this, they had it in a showroom with much more. It built this other part.
You had to pick the display apart in order to kind of see what the original playset was. Yeah. So I saw it right away, and immediately I was like, man, this is like the Batman Forever Batcave. It just keeps going.
Yeah, with all the levels. But then
as you look closer, all the levels, there's caverns and everything, and shame on me for being like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, look what they're doing with this. But as you look closer, it was even
colored the same.
Yes,
it looked exactly like it was part of it.
The shade tones that they used were just approximate. But yeah, it's I think this is the first time that they've combined both playsets into one.
Yeah, that's a choice.
And then
I guess they thought there's more play value.
Right, it incorporates a lot of. It's got the elevator. Or the elevator from Castle Grayskull. It's got a weapons rack that's incorporated into it.
Sure.
I like some of the the accessories a little bit more than I like the actual playset. So I 100%. Like Skeletor's throne.
That's great.
That's great. That's the first time kind of getting something like that. Yeah. I like in like a Snake Mountain playset.
Yeah.
For kids.
For this movie.
For this movie, yes.
It's kind of funny how the staircase leading up to his throne, it looks like the same color as Action Man, like a bright, maybe that's
orange.
What color it is in the movie, but it just it looks very like
lava. I mean, he's got some lava field underneath there.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I agree with you that I like the accessories. They're like the part where the power sword is stuck in that thing. But just there's like two halves of a clam. Like that's, it's like, okay. But this line, we've been cheerleading it because the price is so reasonable. This playset's a little bit more on the high end. For Walmart, has it for $86.39. Now, it's probably going to come down. It's probably going to have a Christmas special. So if you end up getting this thing for around $50, I think that's pretty good. I think that would be a good price.
The value's there. I think if I find this at a $50, I think I would buy it just for the throne alone to.
I think so
kind
too.
of put in with my original characters there. Yeah. I think it's just a good.
That's true.
Good thing.
Yeah, they would probably fit in really nice. Yeah, and I like the little shackles. They have like a shackle area. That's pretty fun. So there's definitely fun stuff there. I think just like.
No, it's definitely toyetic. It definitely is, but it's by no means comparable to any of the previous released Castle Grayskulls or Snake Mountains that just go so far bananas over the top.
It's a different world. Plastic costs a lot. Yeah. Well, speaking of plastic, this is a good segue because I was so I'm selling some of the older figures I have still in box, and one of the figures I have is this Toy Biz Maestro. Is that how you say it? Maestro? I've never said it before. Maestro? Is it Maestro? But it's like the Hulk, but not.
Yes.
So this character doesn't pop up too often. He's like in those Elseworld comics, but he was part of the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure set. So he came with one of the arms. Now, I have this on eBay, and someone wrote me a message, and they said, does it include the tube for Apocalypse? And I was like, of course. It's got the arm. Of course it comes with the tube. So then I go and I'm looking at it because the guy's like, okay, well, send me a photo. And I was like, God, this guy making me work.
Send me a photo.
I'm looking at it. Send me a picture of your tubes. And I'm not seeing a tube in here. So then I go, I'm Googling. I'm like, which figure comes with the tubes? Because it has like a little, it shadows out the parts that it comes with. And like the tube is not highlighted. Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm Googling around trying to find if it like comes with Wolverine. Because this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures. And then I think there were like variants of some of the figures too.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. So finally I post on one of the Marvel Legends Facebook groups. And someone was like, oh, the tube comes with Wolverine. But that was from the other Apocalypse Build-A-Figure set. And the guy's like, oh, I thought you misspelled Magneto. And I'm like, what? That was a really bad misspelling. Yeah. So anyways, what ended up happening here is the first release of this, they forgot to put in the tubes. So I have an early version that does not have the tubes. So that sucks for me. So I need to update my listing because I don't want somebody to get it just wanting to build Apocalypse and then be like, oops, I don't want that.
I'm tubeless. I got no tubes.
I'm tubeless. We'll talk about tubes in a second.
Tubes.
Well, hold on. Okay. It's too good of a segue. I know, but I do want to mention this segment. I went trying to look up if I could find out more about Maestro, and I was gonna pop in my Git digital comics, but then I realized there isn't one for the Hulk. They got Captain America, Fantastic Four, X-Men, obviously, but there's not one for the Hulk. So I think they need to do one for the Hulk, so then I can get my digital comics, find a picture of Maestro, and then be like, is this what he does? This is what he looks like? Mm-hmm. So you can go get your digital comics from GIT or Git. I'm still not sure how you say that, but check them out.
Yeah.
So speaking of tubes, what else are we doing with tubes?
Tube tops, maybe?
Tube tops? Sure.
Who wears a tube top?
Who wears a tube top? Who wears a tube top?
Oh, I know who. Ahsoka
Who?
Tano wears a tube top.
Ahsoka Tano,
at least in season
the animated version.
2
and parts of 3, yeah. I think that person said.
Parts of 3, yeah.
So this has been a big story, a little bit under the radar, but I feel like it's a big story.
It is.
Sideshow put out pictures of Ahsoka Tano version from those, the original seasons where she's wearing the tube top, except it's realistic Ahsoka Tano, and they took the face from the live action actress, the young girl who played Ahsoka, and they put her in a tube top, and like we were like, well, that was a choice. Yeah. And some people were like, this is fine. You guys are weird. Right. You're the weird ones. And we're like, I don't think so. I don't think that's true, sir. And I really don't think that's true now because Sideshow and Hot Toys have canceled the figure. So you're not going to get your prepubescent Ahsoka in a tube top. Sorry. I think we can all agree that if you didn't think this was weird, I think you need to reevaluate some other things in your life. Maybe now's a good checkpoint to go see what else you've been thinking isn't weird that maybe is weird. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Maybe we just need somebody to tell us what's weird.
And that can be us. We can tell people.
It could be. Or it could be professional wrestler Matt Cardona.
Gee, you are our segue machine tonight. Holy shit. Let me catch up. Okay. So, Matt Cardona, one of the hosts of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, this week he went back to the WWE. So he is a WWE superstar, along with his real life wife Chelsea Green. WWE is in Italy this week, so they and then they're going to another country after that, not the States. So rather than coming back to the States and then flying again internationally, they turned the layover into a vacation. Very smart. Okay. So he could not be on the podcast this week live in person. So as a make good, he recorded a Q&A that the fans could submit questions to, although I didn't see that, but I've been kicked off the Facebook group, so who knows, with his wife, Chelsea Green. So they had a conversation, and one of the questions was about what toy would Chelsea like to have of herself. So she started talking about Funko Pop, because Matt has a Funko Pop, so that would be cool. And then the conversation turned to the Rhea Ripley Barbie doll. So I'm going to play that audio for you right now.
I think Chelsea Green was like, I would, rather than a Funko Pop, I'd rather be a Barbie doll. I would appreciate like a Barbie Barbie in that universe.
And then she referenced how the Bella twins had Barbie dolls because Mattel did try to do these female, they were trying to go for the girl market, and they did these dolls of the divas at the time. I think they were still divas then. So Chelsea, unaware that this Rhea Ripley thing is coming out, Matt explains to her. So here's the clip.
Barbie, a WWE Barbie, because remember when the Bellas had?
They're doing something again with like Rhea Ripley like that.
Just Rhea?
Just Rhea.
That's it? So the rest of us.
I don't know, pal.
Damn.
I don't know, pal.
She doesn't really strike me as like a Barbie girl, but I mean like the little.
Well, I don't think any little kids are gonna be buying this. I think this is all grown men sickos.
Okay. I think little girls will buy it.
Sickos,
Matt.
That's your core audience. You calling us sicko?
Sicko.
Now
Chelsea has a little more faith in humanity and is like, yeah, the girls will buy it, but no,
the girls are gonna buy it.
The rest of us are all sickos for wanting to buy the Rhea Ripley Barbie.
Matt is like, I know these people. Let me tell you,
right.
the sickos are gonna buy it. Now, a couple of things. Did like the facade of the toy podcast host drop because he's there with his wife, and this is his true feelings about collectors? Yeah. Which he is a collector too,
He is. Yeah, right. Or was this feel like him? They're shooting the shit casually here.
Yeah. Or was this him trying to seem like, no, I'm different. No, to his wife, like I'm different. I'm not like them, those sickos.
Right.
Like,
there's a whole other category. I buy these to appreciate them.
Not like Brian and Mark. Like I'm cool. Look at me. I'm a WWE superstar. Yeah. So I do wonder if he caught any flack from Mattel, if no one else, for identifying the audience for that Rhea Ripley doll as sickos. Also, sickos is what AEW calls their fans. So that's another whole ball of wax. But yeah. So thank you, Bill, for bringing this to my attention.
Of course,
because
yes,
I had to include that. I feel like there needs to be some discussion.
It was a last-minute edition. Yeah. Everybody, it's
true. This is the last story. While we're talking about wrestling, there is this gentleman who posts exclusively on Twitter, which is so funny to me because his audience is so small because no one except like crazy like political people and then like bots are on Twitter. So it's like no one gets to see this shit, but I get to see it. Daniel Cross on Twitter, he's doing these amazing, I should give a trigger warning where I talk about AI. So he's doing these AI custom WWE toys like if they were from other toy lines or if like Maximum Sweat continued, that kind of thing. So this one really popped me. He did if WWE had Pizza Hut puppets like when they did Land of the Lost and Beauty and the Beast. So here's Bret Hart.
Wow.
Very nice. Ultimate Warrior. Undertaker. So $1.99 with purchase of a large pizza. Razor Ramon. That one's amazing. Andre the Giant. That one looks too realistic. Yokozuna. And then her. Let me tell you something, brother. Here's Hulk Hogan. Just fantastic. I don't know what he's feeding, what his prompt looks like to get these, but it blows my mind. Every time I log on to that cesspool of a social media channel, I follow very few people, so his posts were always at the top of my feed, and I'm like, yes, this. But he needs to go on Instagram or something where I can see him and not feel bad about like seeing the rest of whatever that's on Twitter. Well, talking about AI images, we'll keep going. So if you are avoiding that part of the show, keep plugging your ears. So, what is this called? Heated Rivalry. This was a big show. You were a big fan of the show, right, Bill?
I think my wife was.
Sure, your wife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. So if you're not familiar,
it was one of those moments where I walked into the room and I was like, "What are you watching?" And then walked out.
You walked right out. Heated Rivalry, HBO show about two hockey players and something else happened. I don't know. You can go figure it out yourself. Now, U2s are not Funko Pops, but they are similar in that they all have the same face with these like, they look like frowns for eyes is the best I can describe it. But they're a little more realistic, but not like super realistic. But, you can tell who they're supposed to be. So it's like, again... Sure. Not using the actors' likenesses, so they don't have to pay rights or stuff. But you get 3 different 2-packs here. You have the 2 characters sitting at a press conference table together, very nice. Yep. And then you have they're facing off on hockey. The puck drop. They're gonna play hockey. And then how would you describe the third 2-pack?
They're full on facing off.
They're full on facing off.
Yeah.
The name of the box set is Tuna Melt. I don't know what that reference is.
It seems like it's a progression of the relationship in terms of
I do. Oh, because look, the first one, his foot is touching his foot underneath.
Oh wow, look at that subtle
that's actually very nice.
There. Yeah, and then look at their hockey sticks are touching in the next one.
Right.
And then their penises are touching.
Then
their one after. There's just a lot of touching.
That's. What I've always wondered about gay people is how do they determine which person's penis opens to accept the other penis? How do they figure out?
I'm gonna go back to my sectar
from
here.
The Office. It's an Office reference with Dwight and Angela because they're so unaware of how gay people would be. Anyway, I thought this was great because this is something that you would not see from Funko. So I like U2's leaning into this. I think U2s are like very expensive too. I'm not like maybe they're like super limited run. But I have to say this inspired me, so I wanted to see what these characters would look like if they were Bill and me. So here's Bill and me.
Great.
We're at a press conference.
I showed these to my wife, and she absolutely loved them. Absolutely loved them. She's like, great.
People always ask, like, and this really answers the question, I guess. So now now we know. So. Man, there you go.
I think if we're looking at this, I think the what AI did here, I think that did it did it better than the selfie series. That looks, it's got my hair, it's got the color.
Yeah,
I feel like that's yes.
Yeah, I mean, Imagine if the selfie series continued and they were able to use AI for the card art. I mean, that would have been a game changer. That would have been amazing.
Sure.
So there you go. So those will be exclusives. You can go get those. Let me see. What are some important things we need to get to? Important things we need to get to. Or do we have time to just... Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. This was from last week too, but they missed it. Blockies. We love Blockies. Yes. Blockies has some sort of relationship with Hasbro because they've been able to sell the Transformer Blockies in the States. And then now the Star Wars ones are at Walmart. Some of them. So Hasbro has some relationship with Blockies. And like most things that are good, eventually they have to be ruined. So Hasbro announced recently that they're making their own brand of in-house model craft kits that are definitely just going to be lesser versions of Blockies, and they're called Make-Its. They're going to be called Make-Its.
Make-Its.
Which can you explain to me what's going on with this A here? Is that what
kind of
something
looks like a duck, but there's a line over the A?
It does sort of look like. Oh yeah, why is there an? Because I don't understand what I'm looking at.
I think it's supposed to enunciate the A, because without it it would just look like Mackets. But it forces you to say the word make it. Yeah.
Is that a hard A or a soft A? I'm never clear on what that. That's a hard A right there. Yeah, what's with toy companies having to release pronouncers for their toy lines? You had NECA with their, what were they called? Ultimates, yes. I wonder if they decided against that. We haven't heard anything about that in a while. They're like, yeah, maybe not. All right. Oh, let's talk about, we love being sent stuff. This week I received this amazing set from Zuru, and I actually have it right here. So they sent me a whole big box of these WWE ballers, and even though I opened them, I put them back together because I love this kit. So there you go. It came with a string bag, and then the balls presented in there. So nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry, building it one. But we love all the companies that want to share with us, and we will share your products if we like them, and even if we don't. Unfortunately for the next company, we're going to be kind of honest if we don't like your stuff. So a company that we love, and they've been very good to us, and we've shared a lot of their things, PMI Toys, they have been making lots of different UFC fighters. We've seen the small little like non-articulated ones. We've seen larger ones with soft goods trunks that you could take down and see their little butts. Just lots of different versions of them.
Lots of scales.
Lots of different scales, and they're always trying something different, which I really appreciate. So this latest set, these are getting a little bit closer to being actual, what we would consider action figures. Not quite 6 inches tall. Let me see. I got the ruler out earlier. So here I unboxed one of them. Let's see how tall this friend is. So he comes in a little, okay. So like 5.5 inches is what we're looking at here, which I think is respectable, right? That's a little bit more like 90s scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's good. You can, work with that. So right off the bat, you'll notice
I like these.
Okay, yeah. I think there's a lot to like about these.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, you can see that he does have articulation. He's got elbows, ball elbows. He's got shoulders. He's got ball shoulders, cut elbows. The head turns. And then there's nothing below the waist. But let's postulate on why
the legs are a little gummy. They're a little
gummy.
Well,
they're like a softer plastic. But let's talk about maybe why they made that decision. The big part of the UFC fighters branding is the printing on their shorts. So maybe rather than breaking up the printing by putting joints in there, they thought it was more important to the presentation to have that clean look. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it too, I feel like with how these are set up, You want the pose. You have the flag. You have the country flag.
Oh, they have a flag too. That's right.
In the back, I believe there's also another piece that allows.
They all come with like an accessory.
They all
this
have
guy.
a little accessory.
I looked up how to say his name, but I'm not even gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try it. He came with this thing, which I said to you, it looks like the egg that the Jawas had.
Yeah, the Mudhorn
from the Mandalorian.
Egg. Yeah.
And I'm still not sure what it is. I thought maybe it was a wig because it kind of fits. Did he look like this at one point?
Put the Mandalorian
I don't
helmet
know.
on him. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. I just am not sure what this is supposed to be. So
I
if
think
someone
these
would
do
like
a really
to tell
good
us,
job. It really shows off. They still have the tattoos all tampoed on.
Yes.
This is.
I almost feel
Israel
like this is
Adesanya
something
here. It's
you would.
I think
you would buy this.
Yeah, you would buy it just to pose it with, like, you would want to. You know what this works with? You get two of them, and then you square them off together.
Yeah,
so that's,
I think that's pretty cool.
Up.
Or you could get this signed because it has a nice big window. And I think if you don't even take it out of the box, I think this would look great signed. So that's another way to go to. But the thing with UFC is a lot of different companies have tried to make UFC toys. McFarlane have tried multiple times. Jax, back when they had the WWE license. And they've never really taken off. So I really do appreciate that this company keeps trying different things to see what's worked. Something that has worked for this company is doing these blind box sets.
Oh, yeah.
So they were nice enough to also send us a big case of the back
Series
up here and I can
2.
show you. Here you go.
Here it is.
Look at that. Woo!
Series 2 of the Octagon Fighters.
Yeah.
And these are great. I opened some of these already just to get the insert out.
Mm-hmm.
And what's nice about this now, if you're not a huge UFC fan, which I am not, I shouldn't say that, but you know, I shouldn't say I'm not a huge fan, but I'm unaware of a lot of the.
I don't know enough to say I'm a fan or not.
Sure, but just, like, you know,
I'm
you
aware
and I
it exists. I'm aware of its existence.
I think the smart thing they've done with these is they with the accessories, they used to pack just like one set of stickers in there. This time they put two stickers, one identifying who the fighter is, as well as a pair of the shorts.
Oh, nice.
And you also get a nice little holo card with the fighter's name on it. So this is Marab the Machine Devalasi.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I have for the big guy.
Right.
I'm glad you said it, not me. All right, let's do a little ASMR.
Ooh, I like that.
No, open up the capsule.
Now these are available at Walmart, and these ones there are two. There's a Walmart exclusive. There's two Walmart exclusives, and there's a Walmart ultra rare Hezbollah.
Oh, he's ultra rare.
He's ultra rare.
Ah, that's the one I want.
Oh, but you know, okay. So I've opened some. Here we go. I'm gonna open this one. Oh, but it's already a little bit peeled.
All right, I'm gonna open the bag while you do that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna open up the bag.
Look at I got a gold one. I got a gold one.
Oh, you got a gold rare. All right, I'm going to open the bag here, and oh my god, I pulled the Hezbollah!
Get out of here.
He's right
Get
there!
out of here!
Ah, yes! Oh my god, the Hezbollah! Oh, he's fantastic.
Wow.
Look at him. Wow.
Wow.
So, and now this is fantastic. This is great. This is, you know what, though? Just looks like my kid.
I was going to say it kind of looks like Bobby Hill.
He does. Look at that.
Boy, right. Look at that. That's awesome. My wife just texted me, what kind of sounds are you guys making out there? Don't worry about it. It sounds of ecstasy.
We're opening toys.
We're opening toys. This is what opening toys sounds like. What does it sound like when you open toys? What
did where was I? Last Sunday I was kind of in
octagon. Yeah.
Last Sunday I was in a funk, and my wife picked up on the funk, and I took my daughter out antiquing with my mom, And we got back, and I had found that Aladdin Genie Jafar figure.
Oh, yeah, the red one?
And I got it for free, which was great. It was on the free table at the antique store. And my wife goes to my kid. She goes, "Did Dad's mood improve? Was he happier once he hung out with his mom?" And my daughter goes, "No." She's like, "Oh, was he unhappy?" She's like, "No, he cheered up as soon as he found a toy." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's it exactly."
Let's see what I get here. Oh, another gold! Look at all the gold ones. Is it the same guy?
There's
no, it's
two.
not.
I think there's two
I got
gold.
2 golds. I got all the gold.
I got earlier. Let's see. Earlier, I got the other Walmart. I got Michael
it's
Morales.
like a Slammy award.
Here he is.
This is awesome.
The ultra rare Michael Morales, right there.
Let me tell you something.
These are fun.
These are fun. These are fun. I actually really like these. I think this is the way to go. Let me tell you something. If you collect a line and you like are stressed about getting the rare, become an influencer because they will send you the ones they send you are the best ones because they want to get the best reaction. That's how it works, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you.
Let me give you some info here.
All right, I need that Hezbollah. 2 for 2 on the golds. 2 for 2. Who we got? Let's do one more. Let's get a Hezbollah or another gold. No, not a gold. I'm just going through them. I want it. I want a Hezbollah.
I want a Hezbollah. Yes.
Is that his name? What's his deal? He's just a little friend.
He's just a fighter. He just,
he's not a fighter.
They square him off against other little guys, and they just.
He's a fighter. I thought he was just like courtside at basketball games. I didn't realize he competed.
I don't know if he competes necessarily, but he's kind of just like a. Remember the big fun. The funniest one is with Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson thought he was a little kid.
Yes,
you ever seen that clip?
That's what I think he's famous for. I didn't realize he was in the sport. I thought he just existed.
I don't know if they kind of put him on as a novelty act, and he fights against other little people.
Is he a good fighter?
I don't know if it's necessarily a good fight, if it's just kind of humor.
Wow. Oh, that's a lot of tattoos on that guy.
Whoa!
You got another one?
Gold face.
You got gold?
Well, I got gold. This looks like
last
John Cena.
one.
Is this John Cena?
Dun, 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 dun. That is John Cena. That's his next. Movies didn't work out. He's going to the UFC because that always works out for wrestlers. Good. Man, my desk is just covered with.
Oh, it's goodness! Red plastic. Yes, but just man, oh man,
goodness everywhere.
What fun!
On the
Still knocks.
On the
oh my gosh!
This one feels little. This one feels little.
These are so fun. Good luck. Oh, could it be?
Oh, it happened.
Yes!
It happened.
It happened.
I got him on the last one.
What a pull.
I got him.
What a pull.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They're together at last.
Oh.
All the rares and super rares.
Where's Michael Morales?
I'm putting them on eBay for $1,000. This is great. This figure, they need to send this figure to every action figure photographer because this is just, it fits in every scale.
Oh, it's fantastic.
He fits in with 6-inch figures.
Yes, he's right there on the he's right there ringside with your wrestling figures all right there.
Yes.
Just right there. Oh man, yes.
Here he is with the larger UFC guy. They are perfectly in scale.
Gosh, right. Oh, here he
is
on
his back. Oh,
here he is with a Ninja Turtle. Look at that.
Look at that.
Right there.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Here he is riding a
Look at all the pin detail on there. Look at all the logos.
It's like the never-ending story.
Never-ending story. This horse gets stuck in mud. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Oh man!
All right, so that was exciting. That was very exciting.
This was great. Thank you, PMI Toys.
Thank you,
the
PMI
Octagon
Toys.
Fighters are available at Walmart. Go at them.
Get them.
Get them.
Tell them we sent you.
Have as much
tell
fun
the Walmart
as we just
cashier
had
that we
opening
sent you.
These.
Yeah, buy a bunch, open them,
Yeah.
And then
no, these do well. That's the thing. These do very well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, they're great.
Like,
I
and
think
they get
this
into,
is the way to go.
My wife. So I got home yesterday. The box was waiting for me at the doorstep, but so was my whole family. And we mentioned it last week about how, we know that something's coming because we recognize the company that's producing them. But my wife also recognizes the company names now too.
Oh, very good.
So that way she knows that it's legit, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Then he's not really buying toys for himself. These are being, sent."
Right.
But we opened it, and she kind of scoffed at the available at Walmart, and I was like, "No, honey, you want to be in Walmart. That's the big leagues.
That's the big game."
Yeah, I was like,
the big leagues.
Do you know nothing? I'm probably on the Ring camera, just chastising her about not knowing, where you need to be when you start to produce toys, and how difficult it is to find a spot at Walmart. It's coveted. Yes, it is.
That's like, you made it.
You made it.
That's
so find these. They're in the collector's section, I believe, at most Walmarts.
Over by electronics is where it is at mine. There's like like a couple of NECA guys and pops there, and maybe you'll get a Hezbollah.
Maybe you will get a Hezbollah.
Hasbrola. That's what they should do. They should hire him. Hezbollah. Very good. Very quickly, NECA, we know they're doing Muppets. The cover of Toy Collector magazine showed that they're doing Christmas Carol with Kermit and Robin, Tiny Tim, up on his shoulder. Amazing. These look good. Everybody was crying, just thinking how beautiful this is, and that Tiny Tim dies at some point, but in the end he's okay. That was just a hallucination from Scrooge. So this is an interesting way they're taking this line, not just replicating what Palisades did, doing the Muppet Show, doing some of the movies. Great. Right. I think this is a good way to go. I'm excited about that.
The roller coaster, I think, opened up this past week as well over at Disney World.
Hollywood Studio. I was there. But the wait was 90 minutes and it was very hot. I didn't want to wait, and the queue is like mostly outside, and I was like, I already watched the walkthrough. I wasn't going to do the roller coaster. My kid didn't want to do it, so.
Too bad.
But we did get on Rise of the Resistance in like 20 minutes, so I was like, hell yeah. Call a win a win. All right, there's more, but I think that's good for tonight. Okay. My excitement level is too high from this.
I mean, can I talk real quick about my excitement level at Goodwill, because we didn't finish that story.
I'm afraid,
we didn't get to that. No. So we're all out. Okay, that's fine.
Go ahead, please go ahead.
All right. So as I was walking around with the Sectars, and on cloud nine, and being like, yes, I was walking by the DVDs, and I found this copy of the movie Virus, which when Virus came out, it was 99. You and I were both like 15, and famously, I wasn't allowed to see R-rated movies in the theater. For whatever reason.
Yes, very
You and I had to see Phenomenon instead of seeing Eraser.
Big to do. Still never seen it.
I've still never seen it. So Virus, also one of those ones. Jamie Lee Curtis, there's a Baldwin in it. I believe an alien signal is sent down and it creates cyborgs on a ship, but it also uses body parts of humans. So it's like a body horror movie. So I was like, I want to watch this. So I bought it. I didn't buy it yet, but I was walking around with it, and I was, like, shuffling it. So I was like, I want to see what disc is in it. I want to make sure the disc is okay. So I opened the disc. The disc up, and the plain disc was loose, but below, underneath the plain disc, was a Thai adult film. So whoever the original owner was...
Double disc!
Whoever the original owner was...
hiding their porn.
Yes, was hiding their pornography... in the Virus.
Hey, that's physical media. That's
we
important.
talk about washing our stuff. I probably should have washed this, but the first thing I did do, of course, like anybody who has adult content in their hands, I went and showed my mother.
Sure, I mean, you have to. You have to show your mother. You have to.
So I was like, Mom, look what I found in this. So I opened
what was
it
her
up.
Favorite
there it was.
Scene?
I don't know. Literally, it was the cover of it was a woman bareback, and then Thai, and then the word XXX. So then I went up front to the register. I was like, well, I don't want anyone to get this. And at the moment I was thinking to myself, oh,
Put it with Tickle Me
I'm
Elmo.
not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
So I brought it up front to the supervisor, and I go, "Hey, I've got to show you something. Somebody
show you something, yeah.
show you, I go, somebody.
I got something to show you.
I was like, yeah, exactly. It's like somebody put adult material in this. So they,
yeah, sure they
she's
did,
like,
sir.
oh my goodness. She goes, oh my goodness. Well, we have to take this to the special box out back. So she confiscated the other disc, and then she was taking this back. And for some reason, I was like, oh no, I still want to buy that movie.
Yeah,
but if I hadn't said anything, I could have gotten the whole thing. But then that invited other employees over, and they were like, what was in there? And I was like, it was pornography. And they were like, oh my gosh, he was probably hiding it from his wife. And I was like, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. But I might watch this tonight. So
yeah. Well, I feel like we need to torrent the other disc to see, just for educational value.
Yeah. Maybe they swapped the covers too. Maybe they were that good.
Is there a podcast that, like, the different cultural porn? I'm curious. Like, what
I know.
the
I shouldn't have said anything, but again, it's wasn't my pornography originally.
Next time, Bill. Next time. You keep that damn tie porn.
Always check your discs, people. Always check your discs at Goodwill.
And remember, check your discs twice a year. We're getting older. You got to check those discs. All right, Bill. I'm glad you got that in there. That's what she said. Anything else for this big week?
Huge show.
What a show. My God. Who will be upset this week?
Oh, I hope it's somebody.
Someone's going to be mad at us. I'm still not sure how Yes Have Some feels about us. The thumbs up. It could go many ways. All right, everybody. Well, you know what they say? We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I still wanna be a toy.